Check, check, check. No, not till the time runs out. Good evening and welcome to the turf from Maxey Hall for tonight's non-conference matchup between the Golden Knights of Clarkson and your Potsdam Bears. Please rise and leave your caps for the singing of our national anthem by Potsdam sophomores Andrea Dempsey and Mal Brewster. Great job, ladies. Great job.
Yes.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Here are the starters for tonight's matchup for the Golden Knights. Number 2, Connor Bartlett. Number 9, Billy Bergen. Number 11, Ryan Canham. Number 14, Sebastian Geiger. Number 19, Matt Zwogelinski. Number 21, Good evening. Welcome to tonight's matchup between Clarkson and the Potsdam Bears. Face off. 30 for Clarkson. Takes the opening draw. Ball goes back into the goal. Swings it around to the left. Swings it back to the goal. And hands it off to 14. Clarkson now clear in the zone on the attack. Looking to come into the restraining box. Works it down, opposite side of the net. Coming back towards the top. That's Billy Bergen, son of Coach Bergen. Tosses it over to Sebastian Geiger. Geiger on the attack. Tosses back to Bergen. Bergen on the attack on the right side. Looking at net, pulls back. Pulls it back to the top to Geiger. Geiger over to Panay. Looking on the attack, pulls back. Panay with the ball. Bergen still with the ball. Enters the restraining box with the shot and just top of the goal. Ball will stay with the Golden Knights. Bartlett with the ball. Swings it over to Geiger. Geiger goes on the attack. Throws it through the middle, fumbled. Ball's on the ground and out, and Potsdam comes up with it. Darian tosses back to Fuchs. Fuchs looks it up the field on the right-hand side to Butera. Butera comes all the way across field right now to Darian. Darian looking up. Clear is good. Ball's with Tyler. Tyler dishes back, goes back onto the defensive side to come off the field, and currently with the ball is Peyton Walsh. Peyton Walsh comes around on the right side, opposite side of the net. Passes off to Spayman. Spayman looks to the left to Reber. Reber throws into Hewitt. Hewitt attacks from the back of the net. Spin. Still with it. Looking. And shot just to the right and wide. Stays with Potsdam. Potsdam with the ball right now. Cam Talcott on the opposite side of the net. Tosses to Walsh. Walsh tosses off to Spayman. Spayman back to Talcott. Behind the net, Cree with the ball. He's getting a lot of pressure. Loses the wheel. There's a scrum for it. Ball's out. We got a whistle. Ball's going to stay with Potsdam. Hewitt with the ball behind the net. Hewitt comes in behind. He's getting pressure. Comes around the left side. Gets checked. Leaves him wide open. Wide open. Right between the goalie's legs. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 11, Josh Hewitt. Josh Hewitt with a beautiful goal, unassisted. Beats the goalie. Low on the ground. Ball's in the middle here for the face-off. Ball's out. And Potsdam comes up with it. He's instantly met with the resistance. That's Talcott with the ball right now. Comes in towards the back of the net. Looks off to the left. Throws back to Hewitt. Hewitt looks up to O'Gorman. O'Gorman to Miller. Miller tosses it away to Spayman. Back to Miller. Over to Burley. Down into the corner. Looks to be Spayman. And Potsdam turns the ball over. Clarkson now with the advantage. They're pushing it down the field. Right now Sharon has the ball. Tosses back to Panay. Apologize, Penny, not Panay. Geiger with the ball at the top. Throws it over to Penny. down to Bergen. Bergen throws it into the back behind the net. Considine with it, tosses it back out. Over to Geiger. Geiger to Penny, back to Geiger. Geiger flashing in. Throws it into the back of the net. Back to Considine. Over to now Bergen with the ball. He attacks at the point. Pulls back. Keeps it. Puts in a spin move. Throws it back to the point. Fumbles the ball. And Clarkson stays with it. Geiger picks it up. Geiger throws down to Bartlett. Bartlett pulling around the right-hand side of the defender, throws it in, and shot is saved by Fuchs. What a great save by Fuchs. Just before the shot clock goes off. Fuchs behind the net, comes out, he's getting resistance from the Clarkson player, beats him. Coming towards midfield, gets the clear. Tosses it in, and shot! Fuchs with an assist! Peyton Walsh with the goal. Assist from Ben Fuchs. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 21, Peyton Walsh, assisted by 24, Ben Fuchs. What a beautiful way to take a 2-0 lead. Goalie comes all the way downfield, throws in for the assist. Ball's in the middle, face off, chucks it up, and Potsdam comes up with the ball. That was Talcott. Talcott assisted for Josh Hewitt. Josh Hewitt just goes top shelf right corner. What a great goal. 11 from 6, right? That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 11, Josh Hewitt, assisted by Cam Talcott. Here we are, just a portion away into the first quarter, and Potsdam up 3-0. Heading into the face-off. Ball is on the ground. Clarkson comes up with it. That's Matt Hansen. Hansen tosses it back. Now with their goal, that's Dykeman. Dykeman passes over to Canham. Back to Dykeman. He looks up the field. Toss off to Riley. Riley was still with the ball. Ball to Canino. Canino comes back to Canino. He comes in on the right-hand side and shot. Clarkson goal scored by number 15, Christian Canino. That was a goal by number 15, Christian Canino for Clarkson, unassisted. The score currently sets 3-1 right now. Potsdam with the lead. 8:59 left to play in the first quarter. Face-off coming. Ball is up, and Clarkson players seen with the check. Matt Hansen comes with it, throws it back, and it's a turnover to Potsdam. Dykeman mishandled that and loses possession of the ball. Talcott starts off with the ball. Spin move, comes back around. He's looking to crash the net, and shot. It's blocked by Dykeman. Potsdam retains possession. Tosses it over. Currently Alec Miller. He tosses off. Throws into Henry Reber. Back to Miller. And we got a whistle. There seems to be an issue with the shot clock. goes to Reber. Reber coming around the right side, top of the restraining box. Tosses in to Peyton Walsh. Walsh back to Reber. Reber back to Miller. Miller comes down the left side. Keeping it. Getting resistance from the Clarkson defense. Spin move. Comes back around the left-hand side of the net. Looking to shoot. Still with it. Loses his man. Comes through the middle. What a great move. What a great move. Alec Miller with the great spin move. Pushes back in through into the left-hand side of the net. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 25, Alec Miller. Score currently sits 4-1 with 7:38 left to play in the first quarter. Coming to the face-off right now. Number 30, Matthew Hansen for Clarkson. Drawing against. Hansen still has the ball, dishes it off right at the top of the box. Currently with the ball is Will Britton. Britton dishes off to Considine. Considine throws it to Bartlett. Currently Riley with the ball. Starts to move around the left-hand side, far side of the field. He looks in, tosses in. That's Britton with the ball. And just wide. Connor Bartlett went just right white to the foot of the goalie. Potsdam coming down the field, looking to get it across. Clarkson puts a stick out, stays with Potsdam. Briggs with the ball, far side of the field. He pulls it back. Tosses off to Darian. Ball is bouncing around, goes off the Potsdam helmet of Briggs. Currently with the ball, Bryce Tyler has it. He passes back, picking up the ball. Alex Burley. Burley looks over to O'Gorman. O'Gorman to Miller. Miller looks down. He's got Cree. Back to Miller. He's pressing down the left. Pick's coming. He's got a screen. Comes around the screen. Looks in towards the middle. And goal. Miller assisted too. That was a goal by Cam Talcott. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 6, Cam Talcott, assisted by number 25, Alec Miller. Another beautiful possession by Potsdam. Down the field score is currently 5-1 with 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Clarkson comes up with the ball off the face-off. Ball is out currently. Still getting kicked around. Oh, Potsdam with the great check. Hewitt comes up with the ball. Coming downfield on the right-hand side. He meets resistance of 3 Golden Knights. Pulls back out in the restraining box. Comes around to the top. Tosses off to Walsh. Walsh comes over to Reber. Reber down to Cree. Cree back to Reber. Reber keeps it. Spin left. Pulls right. Back across to Walsh. Throws it all the way to the far side of the net. And that's Alex Burley. Burley keeps, pulls back. Has Reber. Reber flashes in. And there it is. Alex Burley. Unassisted. They're saying unassisted, so with the goal, number 43, Alex Burley. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 43, Alex Burley. to the face-off. Ball's up. Clarkson comes up with a quick. Coming down the field. Finds his man. And is immediately taken away by Dominic Butera. Butera throws it down. He finds Josh Hewitt. Hewitt coming around. Waiting for all his attackers to come on the field. Alec Miller with the ball. Swings it all the way around far side of the field. Miller still with the ball. Tosses that down to Peyton Walsh. Currently with the ball. Talcott. He goes back to Walsh. Walsh looks up and across the field. He was looking to toss off, but right now he's getting a lot of resistance from the Clarkson defense. Beats his man to the left and unfortunately throws it away. Turnover going to Clarkson. Coming up the field, Dykeman with the ball. He tosses off. That's Alex Sharon. Sharon over to Bergen. Bergen with the ball, far side of the field on the left. Throws it into Geiger. Geiger to Penny. Penny back to Geiger. Slowly setting up their offense. Geiger goes on the attack. Comes in towards the middle and he's going to take the shot. Bounces it off a Potsdam player out in front of the net. Ball will stay with Clarkson. Currently, Considine has the ball. He pulls back towards the top, tosses to Bartlett, Bartlett to Bergen. Bergen's keeping it, stays on the right, and shoots wide right. Clarkson will retain the ball. Sarney with the ball. Comes up far side of the field, presses back in with a spin move. Looks back to Considine. Considine tosses it to Geiger. Geiger shoots it low and to the right. Clarkson again retains possession. Bergen with the ball. We got 15 on the shot clock. Bergen shoots high left. Again, shot clock is not on Clarkson's side right now. They have 12 seconds. With the ball is Penny. Penny shakes a little bit, and that was off the back of the post and should have gone, looked like it went out of bounds off of them, but Clarkson will retain it with 3 seconds. And great save by Ben Fuchs. He looks upfield, ball bounces, and Hewitt comes up with it. Hewitt's coming down the field on the right. He's going on the attack, pulls into the back of the net, sees his man, mishandled. Peyton Walsh with the ball still. He pulls back up towards the top far side right. He looks to Alec Miller. Alec Miller looks down to Keenan O'Gorman. O'Gorman down to Cree. Back to O'Gorman. Over to Miller. Coach backs him out before he goes on the attack. Trying to set up their play here. Throws back to Hewitt. Back to Miller. Miller to Cree. Cree, they're working the ball around right now. That's Walsh with the ball. Walsh comes back in towards the middle, looking at 2 screens. Pulls to the left, Alec Miller. Hewitt coming around the back of the net. Pulls in and shot, saved by Dykeman. Dykeman with the ball right now, tosses off to Canham. Canham back to Dykeman. Dykeman looking up the field to Bartlett. Bartlett looks all the way up, gets the ball across. Penny with the ball currently. Tosses back to Britton. Britton over to Considine. Considine goes back to Britton. Britton to Riley. Riley to Considine. Riley with the ball. Riley tosses into Bartlett. They're just keeping the ball at the top of the point right now. Britton with the ball. He looks down. Clarkson deep in the net, and that was Sebastian Geiger with the shot. Ben Fuchs with the save. Fuchs looks up the field, tosses off to Clark. Clark looks up. O'Gorman comes up with it. Looks down to Talcott. Talcott to Cree. Cree coming around to Reber. At the top now to Miller. Miller working it around to the right side. Goes far side of the net. Flashes like he's going in. Gets a screen. Comes in towards the back of the net. Tosses off to Hewitt. Looks like they're isolating for Hewitt. Hewitt comes around the right-hand side into the middle. Shot is blocked by the Clarkson player. Clarkson with numbers on the attack. And it was a shot from midfield saved by Ben Fuchs. After the first quarter, Potsdam up 6-1 on the Clarkson Golden Knights.
Clarkson. For Clarkson first.
1,
Yep.
2,
Yep.
3,
Okay.
4,
Yep.
7,
Okay.
9,
Yep.
11,
Yep.
14,
Yep.
15,
Yep.
19,
Okay.
21,
Okay.
23,
Yep.
26.
So we're about to get headway under here to the second quarter. Currently Clarkson is down to Potsdam by 5 goals, 6-1 the Bears. While we're waiting for both teams to get back there in the action, I want to say hello to all the Potsdam faithful who are out listening today and couldn't be here at the game due to COVID reasons. Special shout out to those volleyball players that I know are listening. Thank you for your support as always. And folks, just so you know, today is the last day of the Roaring Back campaign. You have done so well for SUNY Potsdam Athletics and helped us raise close to $63,000. Feel free to help us out even just a little bit more as much as you can. We appreciate all your support. Coming to the face-off. Hanson and Woodrow. Hanson comes up with it for Clarkson. Comes back across midfield. Tosses off to his teammate, Max Hofer. Hofer coming down. And tosses back to Geiger. Geiger looks over to Penny. Back to Geiger. Back to Penny. Playing a little catch. Bergen with the ball. Comes streaking down the left-hand side. He's going towards net, crashing, and he shoots, but saved by Ben Fuchs. We do have we've got a flag. Nobody's picked it up yet. Clarkson has the ball. Geiger with it. He tosses off to Penny. It looks like the penalty is going to go against Potsdam here. Ball's towards the back of the net right now with Considine. Considine tosses it over to Curry. Gets checked on the play. Ben Fuchs comes up with it, but now we have a stop play because Potsdam will have to serve their penalty. That penalty was on number 27? Oh, number 14.
14, unnecessary one.
It'd be 1 minute to number 14, Ryan Darien, for unnecessary roughness. Clarkson will be on the man advantage here. And they're working around towards the top. Comes back down sort of side of the net, back to the top. Geiger to Curry. Curry looking back to, that's Considine. Toss it over to Penny, back to Considine. Over to Geiger. Geiger looks up and shot blocked by Ben Fuchs. That shot was by Connor Bartlett. Ball's out currently. And Fuchs comes up with it.
Clarkson untossed. Ground ball. 24.
Potts, nobody's in goal wall. Shoots the side of the net. Shoots the side of the net. That was Geiger. Hits the side of the net. Looked like it went in. Everybody was on the Clarkson side was cheering it on, but unfortunately it was outside the net. Potsdam comes up with the ball, looking downfield. Penalty's been served. Currently, Walsh with the ball. Walsh holding on to it. Looks to Reber. Reber to Miller. Miller back to Reber. Reber all the way over to Cree. Cree comes all the way down, back behind the net, pulls back, comes up towards the top, tosses it into Reber. Reber holds it and looks to Walsh. Walsh coming around the right-hand side of the net. Works it back down behind the net. Currently with the ball, that's Alec Miller. Looks like they're isolating Alec Miller. He pulls away, and that was Henry Reber. Henry Reber, unassisted. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 22, Henry Reber, assisted by number 25, Alec Miller. That was a well-executed play. Miller looked at his man, Mr. Reber, and Reber coming in, flashing from the far side top left, and beats the goalie. We got a new goalie for Clarkson now. And they've got in goal right now Matt Yanko. Ball's with Clarkson off the face-off. Toss it over to Britton. Clarkson just getting all their offensive guys ready here. Far side of the field. Looking up, Bradley with the ball. Bradley over to Canino. Canino. He comes down the left-hand side. He's making his move towards the net, and yeah, we got a flag coming. Not too sure what the call is going to be here. It looked like the Clarkson player blew a wheel and tripped on his own. Even still, Ben Fuchs with the save on that. So serving that penalty is going to be Bryce Tyler. 30 seconds for a technical. Clarkson again on the man advantage. Bergen with the ball, and saved by Fuchs. Bergen threw in a bullet, but Fuchs came up with the ball. Fuchs behind the net, still a man down. 10 seconds to go on that penalty. He comes running up the field, and
what happened there? All right, 24.
Not too sure what we missed there. It looked like he got hit in the head and tripped, but Clarkson still with the ball. He pulls off towards the left-hand side. That's Connor Bartlett. Bartlett to Bergen. Coming in with the ball, Geiger on the left-hand side, looking to net, and bounces it right off the post. Geiger bounced that right off the post. Bergen comes up with it. He's streaking right towards the net and score. Bergen picked off the ball, came streaking through the middle and scores top left. Clarkson goal scored by number 9, Billy Bergen. Well, beautifully executed play there by the Clarkson Golden Knights. Billy Bergen picking off the ball midfield, coming down on the right-hand side and shoots and scores. Coming to the face-off. Woodrow and Hansen. And Hansen comes up with the ball. He comes back, dishes it off to Zwagalinsky, but when they try to toss back to their goalie, here we go with the turnover. Potsdam is now going to be on the attack behind the net. Talcott's going to start with the ball. He tosses off the wall, but he's blocked in the process.
Still progress.
It stays with Potsdam. No, it stays with Clarkson.
6 stops by 11.
Clarkson's got the ball. Not too sure what the call was. A lot of finger pointing going there.
Okay, well, Clarkson. No ball.
Canham tosses over to the goalie. Goalie looks to Hofer. Hofer comes up. He clears it. Looking to get into the restraining box. Currently with the ball, number 4, Riley. He tosses over to Considine. Considine to Riley. Riley over to Britton. Britton looks to Canino. Canino coming on the left-hand side of the net. He's wide open. Shoots. Great save by Ben Fuchs. Ben Fuchs dishes the ball off. Clarkson retains possession. Ball's behind the net. Stays behind the net. He's going to work the defenseman around. Looks out wide. Canino with the ball. Over to Riley. Currently with the ball, looks like Britton. Britton comes in, back of the net, swings around quick, and Bartlett with the shot high. Fuchs comes up with it, tosses it out, ball still out, and Potsdam picks up the ground ball, looks for his man, and goal. That's a goal by number 5, Kobe Cree from Keenan O'Gorman.
28 ball, shot 5, goal.
That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 5, Kobe Cree, assisted by number 28, Keenan O'Gorman.
30 and 1 on the ground. 30 and 1.
Potsdam currently leads 8-2 with 8:54 left to play in the second quarter. Face-off with Hansen, and new face-off for Potsdam. That's Smith. Hansen comes up with it. Throws down, ball is down on the ground. Potsdam back with it.
Caused by
Frederick, he had the ball. Oh, ball's chopped out by Clarkson. Clarkson picks up possession. That's King. King looks downfield.
32.
Currently with the ball. Clarkson's with Bartlett on the attack on the left-hand side. He looks into the middle of the field to Curry. Curry dishes it off to Geiger. Team's yelling at him. He had a man coming in behind him. Didn't even see him. Bergen with the ball currently at the point. Tosses it over to Penny. Penny back to Bergen. Bergen goes on the attack. Comes through the left. Right to the middle of the field. Shoots. Saved by Ben Fuchs. It was wide. It was wide. Shot clock with 40.
23, 45. Shot 45.
Shot 45. He misses wide right. Ball stays with Clarkson. Currently behind the net. Considine tosses out to Geiger. Geiger with the ball. Going on attack. Sees a screen. Pulls back. Comes back into the middle. And shot high right. Clarkson does have somewhat of a fresh shot clock. They got 68 seconds. Considine tosses all the way back towards the midfield to Riley. Riley comes in left, sees a screen, pulls back into the middle, and shot and save. Ben Fuchs with another great save. He looks out wide to Butera. Butera's looking upfield, takes a pause, sends it back to Fuchs. Fuchs all the way upfield to Reber. Reber on the right-hand side, pulls it into the bottom, down to Talcott. Talcott swings around, far side of the field. Cree sets pick for him. Still Talcott with the ball. He tosses off to Reber. Reber down to Cree. Cree back to Reber. Reber keeps it, stays to the left. Beats his man, looks it into the middle, pulls back, stops, sees, and goal. Alex Burley. Alex Burley coming up with the shot through the middle. I apologize, that was Henry Reber with the assist.
30 and...
Burley from Reber, right?
Yes.
Potsdam goal scored by number 43, Alex Burley, assisted by number 22, Henry Reber. Potsdam with a monstrous lead here now in the second period, up 9-2, 6:27 left to play. Ball's on the ground, still fighting for it. And Clarkson comes up with the ball, tosses it away. Max Hofer with the ball and bounces off and goes out of bounds. However, Clarkson remains with possession. Constantine with the ball, looks up towards the top of Bergen. Bergen going on the attack, spin, back to the middle, backs it off just a little bit. Back to Penny, Penny at the top, swings back over here to Riley. Riley's coming left side, and shot. Fuchs comes up with it, another great save for Fuchs. Fuchs looking downfield, taking his time, tosses it up, but Clarkson Bartlett with the goal there. Connor Bartlett assisted by Matt Riley.
2 from 4 right there.
Clarkson goal scored by number 2, Connor Bartlett, assisted by number 4, Matt Riley. Clarkson trying to draw a little bit closer. Score still 9-3. Timeout coming to, looks like Potsdam. 5:40 left in the second period. Potsdam leads 9-3.
I did. Yeah. 40. I also called.
And we're still in timeout. Well, I still have a moment. We are on the final day of our Bears Roaring Back campaign. Again, anything that you can give helps Potsdam Athletics achieve their goals. Bears Roaring Back. Coming out of the timeout, Potsdam still leads 9-3. Couple of great goals from both sides there. Clarkson has managed to score 2 of their goals by picking the ball off just before midfield and working it down quick with the numbers. Potsdam's going to be a little bit more careful with the ball when they're trying to work the ball up the field. Maybe not necessarily go with the longer passes, shorten it up just a little bit. Why not have Fuchs just run down the field and gain another assist like he did last time? Currently in the center of the field, we got Hansen facing off against Brandon Smith. Ball is out and Clarkson comes up with it. Max Hofer coming down the field. He looks in towards the back. That's Penny. Penny comes around, swings it back to, swings it back to Penny. That was Constantine with the ball. Now Riley with the ball at the top. Pulls it down to Constantine. Constantine is looking to go on attack. Spin move, comes in the middle field, beats his defender, picks up another defender, and works into the back of the net. Tosses into the streaker. That is Matt Riley. Matt Riley with the score, top shelf from Constantine. Clarkson goal scored by number 4, Matt Riley, assisted by number 23, Jay Constantine. Clarkson trying to chip away here at Potsdam's lead. Ball's in the middle of the field. Hanson and Smith fighting for it, and Hanson comes up with the ball, looks down, tosses it over to Curry. Ball's at the top right now with Penny. Penny looks to Bergen. Bergen coming around far side of the field on the right. Clarkson slowing it down just a little bit here. Riley with the ball. Back to Penny. Penny back over to Bergen. Bergen coming on the attack. Left side, tosses it off. Bergen back with the ball. Thinks about shooting, backs off. Potsdam did a good job taking away the space. On the attack, Riley. Riley gets backed off. Bergen wide open at the top. And blocked. Blocked by Ben Fuchs. Ball's out. Riley has the ball again. Looks back to Bergen. Bergen near midfield. Tosses it over to the left side of the field to Penny. Ball's down on the ground right now. It's a lot of chopping with the sticks. Ball still on the ground. And ball goes to Potsdam. Nope. I'm sorry, that's overturned. Ball going Clarkson's way. Refs didn't agree on that one. Ball on the far side of the field. Currently with it is Penny. Penny looks in towards the middle of the field to Britton. Britton back to Penny. Back to Britton. Britton goes on the attack. Looks in, backs out, goes back in. Left-hand side, pulls away. Ball to Riley. Riley gets a screen. Screen pulls away. He fakes to shoot. Comes back around the back of the net. Bartlett all the way over to Considine. Considine pulls it into Britton. Britton comes in the middle of the field. And ball is blocked before he even gets to the goal by a Potsdam player. And it is still loose. It will stay with Clarkson. Coming up with it now will be Bartlett. Bartlett at the back of the net. He's looking for instructions from his coach. And starts up. Back in the net, Considine. Considine spin move. Stays on the far side. Britton throws it over to Canino. Canino looks, almost loses the wheel. Britton at the top on the right, and ball is blocked by Fuchs. And out of bounds, ball is with Clarkson still. Bartlett has the ball, he tosses back up to Canino. Canino looks across. Penny. Throws it over to Britton. Britton's going on the attack. Loses the ball, gets the ball back, and ball's back out again. Great defensive play by the Bears. Fuchs looks up, shorter passes. And it's picked off at midfield. Penny comes up with it. He's on the far side of the field, top right. New guy coming on for Clarkson right now. That'd be Canfield. Canfield throws to Bergen. Bergen comes in towards the left. Quick step. Ball in the back of the net. Goals off of his mark. That was a save by Fuchs. That was a shot by Bartlett. Bergen with the ball. Jabs. Pulls back. Throws in towards the back of the net. Currently with the ball, Considine. Considine comes around the left-hand side. Tosses back to Curry. Curry fumbles it a little bit. Potsdam doing a good job resisting here. Ball's out, rolling down. Potsdam picks it up. Throws to Fuchs. Fuchs is coming upfield. Clear is good. Woodrow with the ball. Woodrow comes running in, holds the ball out, and we got a whistle. Looks to be a timeout call. Berkman really wanted that timeout. He got it. I believe the ball still stays with Potsdam after we come out of the timeout. Currently we take a break. Scores 9-4, 103 left to play in the half. Potsdam leads by 5 goals. The second quarter's been a little bit harder fought by both sides. Clarkson on the advantage with the goals. Actually, I believe it's 3-3 in the second half, in the second period. We'll be back in just a second. We're getting back to the action here. Again, Potsdam leads with 103 left to play in the half. 9-4. As the sun's finally setting, lights are coming on. Currently Reber with the ball. Reber looks down to Miller. Miller across the field to Burley. Burley down to the right corner. Pops over to Talcott. Talcott goes back to the top to Miller. Miller over to Reber. Reber gets a screen. Comes back to the top. Talcott on the right-hand side. Sees Burley. Burley comes all the way out back to the top. Reber down to Miller. Miller pulls back. Coming in with a screen. Avoids the screen. Goes left. Works into the back of the net to Hewitt. Looks like they're isolating at the top here. Hewitt slips. Keeps it. Looking to shoot. Throws to the top there to Reber. Reber with the goal.
22 from 11.
Reber is assisted by Josh Hewitt. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 22, Henry Reber. Assisted by number 11, Josh Hewitt. Next goal, you're announcing it. That goal by Henry Reber puts Potsdam up 10-4 with 7 seconds left to play in the half. Face off coming. Hansen comes up with it. Coming downfield quick. They've only got 3 seconds. Shot and save Fuchs. Potsdam will go to the half with a 6-goal lead over the Clarkson Golden Knights. We'll be back.
1, 2.
hears it.
We're back with a minute left in the half right now. Just want to let you know, Bears Growing Back campaign just broke $70,000 in donations. We thank all you wonderful supporters for helping out our athletics. But we also thank all our supporters for watching the game and being here and being a part of this, even though you can't be here in person. All the support the Bears can get, we appreciate it. So with 35 seconds left in the half right now, both teams get into their huddles. Potsdam up 10-4. The second half should be just as exciting as the first half. Temperatures are starting to dip and chill down just a little bit out here, but still a beautiful, beautiful spring day here in Potsdam. All right, both teams coming out onto the field, ready for action. Hanson from Clarkson moving in for the face-off. Smith coming back out for the face-off for Potsdam. Back into goal for Clarkson is Dykeman. And still in the net for Potsdam is Fuchs. Both are still fighting for it. Comes in, Hanson fumbling around with the ball. Ball's out. Potsdam comes up with it. Ball's chopped out of the stick. Mishandled. And ball still on the ground. Far side of the field. And pushed out of bounds. Ball to Clarkson. Clarkson on attack right now. They've got the numbers. Far side of the field, Constantine with the ball. Tosses it up to Penny. Penny looks to the top to Bergen. Bergen's still swinging around to the far side of the field. Swings it back to Penny. Penny over to Riley. Riley back to Penny. Penny over to Bergen. Bergen top left goes on the attack. At the left wing, throws a great pass. Mishandled by Clarkson. He was wide open on that side of the net. Nobody on him. And shot wide by Curry. Clarkson retains. Constantine with the ball. Back behind the net. Comes around to the near side. Right side of the field. Throws it in the back to Riley. Riley on the back of the net, goes around far side, looks to put on a spin move, throws it into the middle, over to Bartlett. Bartlett with the ball, tosses it away, and it's in. Score by Pierce Curry. Curry assisted by number 2, Connor Bartlett. Clarkson goal scored by number 45, Pierce Curry, assisted by number 2, Connor Bartlett. Clarkson comes out, answers early with the first goal of the half. That was a connection of Curry from Bartlett. Bartlett did a great job drawing attention. Curry came flashing in from the backside. Nobody saw him and puts the ball in. Right now, Hanson's coming downfield with the ball. Tosses it into Bartlett. Bartlett across field to Hofer. Hofer to the near side to Penny. Penny to Bergen. Bergen on the right. Goes straight at the net and shoots wide right. Manages to bounce off his teammate. Pulls back to him. Tosses off to Bartlett. Bartlett to the top of the field to Riley. Riley down to Penny. Penny. And the ball is saved by Fuchs. Fuchs is down. Unfortunately, when Fuchs blocked that ball, he definitely sustained an injury on that one. We're going to take a quick break and get back to the action just after. Ben Fuchs manages to get to a knee right now. They're going to give him a few minutes to shake this one off. Took a line drive bullet, did bounce off the ground. Right now, Alex, the trainer's out there talking with him. Gives him the thumbs up. Looks like Fuchs is going to stay in the game, restart. He just needed a minute there to catch his breath. And here we go with the restart. Fuchs back behind the net. Seating just a little bit of resistance from the Clarkson player. Considine's out in front of the net, looking to stop him. Looks up Henry Reaver. Henry Reaver across to the right, comes in through the middle of the field right now with Walsh. Walsh tosses it away to Miller. Miller looks downfield all the way down to, looks to be Talcott. Talcott swings it around to Cree. Cree to Hewitt. Hewitt back to the top. Reaver with the ball. Reaver tosses away to Miller. Miller to Walsh. Walsh back to Miller. He comes around left side. Miller looks across. Ball is fumbled by Walsh. Still picked up by Miller. He's got it. Miller tosses up to Talcott. Talcott with the ball, back to Miller. Miller's going to look to the top to Hewitt. Hewitt with the ball. Comes around the left side, near side. Goes on the attack. All alone, shoots, and he's wide right. Wide right, ball out of bounds. Stays with Potsdam. We got 4 seconds left on the shot clock. He's got to go. Cree's got the ball. He's got to get it into the middle of the court quick. Oh, no, we got a turnover. They're giving the ball to Clarkson. They're just calling a regular out of bounds here. So, ball's in the middle of the field for Clarkson. Clarkson clears it, comes in the zone. That's Wiley. Wiley passes down to Bartlett. Bartlett back to Bergen. Bergen waiting for Riley to come on the field. Riley at the top with the ball. Sets up on the left. Tosses back to Penny. Penny over to Bergen. Bergen on the right. And he fakes to shoot. Comes back towards the middle. Spins. Comes back around on the right. Throws it in. And ball is kicked out. Turnover by Clarkson. Potsdam picks it up. Coming around on the far right-hand side of the field. With the ball currently. Dominic Butera. Butera throws back to Fuchs. Fuchs to Burley. Burley's got the ball. Comes down far right side. Looks down to Talcott. Talcott to Hewitt. Hewitt coming around on the far side. Spins back towards the back of the net. Talcott crosses with him. Hewitt coming through. And he tosses off. He's got a man at the point. That's Walsh with the ball. Walsh looking to go. Goes left. Beating resistance. Hewitt with the ball now. Of course, it's dropping back into more of a zone defense here. Hewitt meets resistance. Spins. Gets past the guy. And shot just right wide by Cree. Cree with a little backhand there, just beyond the crease. Just missed. Ball goes out of bounds. Sticks with Potsdam. Potsdam with the ball. Alex Burley. We got not too sure what happened there. Potsdam will retain the ball down in the left-hand corner. Riley Frederick walking in from just beyond midfield. And we're still light one on the offensive zone for Potsdam. No, Ethan Clark comes across. So Burley with the ball. He bounces it off the goalie. Ball's up in the middle of the field currently. Still in the air. And they retain. No shot clock violation, but we got a whistle. Not too sure what the whistle's regarding, but looks to be another reset for Potsdam. All right, Reber with the ball right here at the top. Toss it over Miller. Miller back to Reber. Reber looking to Miller, or apologize to Walsh. Walsh back to Reber. Reber over to Miller. Miller shakes left, pulls back, spin move, Reber. Oh, the Potsdam player laid out on that shot. Great save by Dykeman. Clarkson coming downfield. Sharon with the ball. Sharon tosses off and he throws it away. Potsdam again with their possession. He rushed that pass, threw it just outside the stick of his teammate. Potsdam switches sides of the field, comes all the way across near side. Back to Fuchs. Fuchs all the way across to Butera. Butera looks up. Cool. Just overthrows Miller. Clarkson comes up with the ball. Coming down to clear. Gets to clear. Constantine with the ball. He looks back to... That was Kearney with... Oh, I'm sorry. That was King with the ball. King to Bartlett. Bartlett to Britton. That was shot by Clarkson by Constantine. Great save by Fuchs. Potsdam comes up with it. That's Woodrow. Woodrow coming upfield. Peels back. Goes back onto the defensive side. Currently Miller with the ball. Talcott. Sorry, Reber. Reber with the ball. Reber comes off. Dishes it off to Walsh. Walsh waiting for all his attackers to come on the field right now. O'Gorman comes on. He's got the ball. Alex Burley. Burley on the near side, left. Down to Kobe Cree. Back to Burley. Burley fumbled up for a second, gets the ball back. Pulls it up to the top, going now far side of the field on the right. Starts on an attack, pulls away, comes in towards the middle, stays on the left shoulder, and he scores unassisted. Unassisted, Alex Burley beat the goalie on the right-hand side. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 43, Alex Burley.
After I just complete Josh, I'm going to turn light on. I'm starting to see this stuff.
Want to send a special thank you to Dan Bronson for turning the lights on here, because now I can see the names. Currently Potsdam leads 11-5. 6:41 left to play in the third period. Going to the face-off. Looks like Hansen versus Woodrow. Potsdam comes up with it. And Ethan unfortunately throws it out of bounds. So, ball back to Dykeman. Looks all the way upfield, and he throws it away. Ball coming back to Potsdam. They rushed it, and they may end up paying for it in the end here. Potsdam pushes upfield. Hewitt with the ball. Hewitt to Miller. Miller throws it into O'Gorman. O'Gorman back to Miller. Miller back down to Cree. Cree to Miller. Back to the top. Hewitt. Back to Miller. Left-hand side of the field, near side. Screen coming from Hewitt. Goes around the screen. Tosses off to Hewitt. Hewitt comes around, spin move, comes back in left. He's looking, and he stops his attack, but pulls back in again. And Hewitt unassisted, and a penalty at the end of the play. What a beautiful move. Backs out, spin moves, goes back in, shoots right side and scores. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 11, Josh Hewitt.
39, Clarkson.
Well, Potsdam made him pay for that turnover. They rushed the ball, threw it out of bounds. Potsdam comes down, scores. Hewitt with 2 great moves to get back into this middle of the field. Scores right, bottom right-hand side of the goal. Beats Dykeman to his foot. Currently, Potsdam leads 12-5 with 5:35 left in the third. Mic a little loud. Oh, okay.
I think you're talking too soon after you hold the button down.
So it looks as if Potsdam will go immediately on the attack with the ball because of the penalty. We got 1 minute to number 39 for Clarkson. Connor Bochart. Burley with the ball, comes in, far right, swings it around, ball back in the net. Reber with the ball, looks in, back towards the back of the net to Cree. Cree comes around, far side, finds Walsh. Walsh with the ball, back to Burley. Burley looks over Hewitt. Hewitt near side, tosses to Reber. Reber back to Hewitt. Hewitt far side to Burley. Back to Burley. Throws it in. Oh, Talcott is met in the middle by a big check. Coughs the ball up. Clarkson takes the ball, goes on the attack, looking to clear. Beats 3 defensemen, 4 defensemen, and he's in for the clear. That was Max Hofer. Hofer tosses it off to Penny. Penny with the ball, far side of the field, left side. Bergen with the ball. Bergen back to Penny. Back to Bergen. Back to Penny. Back to Bergen. Bergen tosses over to Riley. Riley back to Bergen. Bergen back to Riley. Riley looks and shoots, and he scores. Riley with a bullet from the left wing. Unassisted.
Right now, yeah. Was that man up in the
Who scored that?
4?
Clarkson goal scored by number 4, Matt Riley.
Okay, it's 30 from 30 and 28. So unassisted.
Yes, unassisted.
They're going unassisted. That was number 4, Matt Riley for Clarkson. Hansen comes up with the ball. Looks off to the left. Oh, hits it off the inside of the post. Ball bounces out. Hits the inside. That was, wow. Potsdam really got lucky on that one because Clarkson beat him down the field. Shoots the inside of the post. Ball pops right back out. Ball goes out of bounds. Now Potsdam gets possession. Tosses back to Fuchs. Fuchs around to the far side of the field. Looks up right now. Ethan Clark. Ethan Clark looks back to the top to Miller. Miller tosses to Hewitt. Hewitt to Miller. Near side of the field, down on the left, looks down to Cree. Cree tosses it around to Spayman. Spayman and Talcott. Talcott all the way to Walsh. Walsh on the far side of the field.
I think it does go in, but it's not a man up. Yeah.
Throws it down to Talcott. Talcott to Hewitt. Hewitt to Miller. Miller left side attack.
Between these quarters,
Spins back. Sees an open man. And save Dykeman. Clarkson comes up with the ball. Now looking to push for the offense.
26.
This is Brad Wiley. Wiley slows it up. He's still got Potsdam defenders trying to attack him. Penny with the ball. Near side, looks down into the corner. Throws it into Considine. Considine throws it back up. Bartlett with the ball right now. Bartlett goes on the attack, right side. Pulls away towards the back of the net. Oh, they left him. Great save by Fuchs. There's a little bit of a miscommunication on the Potsdam defense there. Ball goes to Potsdam for the extra effort. That's Blaze Benedict with the ball right now. And ball is out. Hewitt going for it. Hewitt comes up with it. Streaking down the right hand side of the field. Starts to slow it up just a little bit. Hewitt still at the top. Coming around near side. Throws it to Reaver. Reaver with the ball. Switches it back. Oh, comes back towards the near side. Reaver slowly working it down. Starts to go on the attack. Goes right. Looks in. Goes back in towards the middle. Still has the ball. Nice pass. What a great pass. That was a great pass. Reaver to Hewitt. What a beautiful little flick back. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 11, Josh Hewitt, assisted by number 22, Henry Reaver. That goal puts Potsdam back up by 7, 13-6, with 1:04 left to play in the third quarter. Face-off coming, Hansen and Woodrow. Nope. Correction, that was O'Gorman. Clarkson comes up with the ball. Looks in towards the back of their net. Tosses off to Dykeman. Dykeman with the ball right now. He pulls over to... That was Canham. Now Bergen with the ball. Comes flying up the field. Beats one defender. Meets resistance for another. Pops the ball out. Now Potsdam comes on the attack. Trying to beat Bergen. And that's Emil Martin. Martin still with the ball. Tosses off to Hewitt. Martin goes back on into the defense. Lets his offensive man come on. Miller's yelling for him, run, 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 so he can get on the field. Hewitt on the far side, back in the right corner. He comes in. He's looking to shoot, and Dykeman almost let the ball trickle in right behind him. And that is the end of the third period. Potsdam goes to the fourth quarter, up by 7, 13-6.
Clarkson scored their 6th goal. There was a
And we're back here for the Clarkson Golden Knights. So nice little shout out to the Golden Knights there. Back to the action. Ball center of the field. Hanson facing off with O'Gorman. Hanson comes up with the ball. Heads downfield. Far side of the field. Still going. Attacking at the net. Throws it into the back of the net. Throws it around to Sarney. Sarney looking back up to Max Hofer. Hofer tosses it off to Bartlett. Bartlett to Considine. Considine goes in. Throws it back to Sarney. Sarney comes near side of the field. Sees Bergen, looks back the other direction. Goes back to Considine. Considine to Sarney.
Position number 24 for
Sarney comes around the net. Throws it back to the point. Right up at the top to Riley. Riley backs it out. Gets a run and start. Comes in right hand side. Pulls the stick away from the defender. In the back of the net currently. Back behind. That was Considine. Considine. Ball's back at the top to Bergen. Bergen. Shot and saved by Fuchs. Clarkson retains it. Sarney, he tosses off and throws it away. Sarney with a high toss there to his teammate, and now Potsdam goes on the attack. Potsdam wastes no time, picks the ball up. Clark throws back to Fuchs. Fuchs looking up. Sees Hewitt. Ball bounces. Hewitt just outside of his reach. Clarkson comes up with it. That's Canham. Canham tosses it back to Dykeman. Dykeman all the way across the field to apologize there for the break in that. Riley bounces one off the turf just over the net. Considine to Bergen. Bergen throws in towards the back of the net. Sarney. Sarney comes around. And the ball is popped out. Great defense by Potsdam. Fuchs has it. Tosses it off to Butera. Butera slows it up, looks right to the middle of the field to Woodrow. Woodrow tries to do a spin move and the ball pops out of his stick. Thankfully Hewitt's there, picks the ball up. Back to Talcott. Talcott all the way back to Spayman. On the far side of the field, that's Cree. To Spayman. Back to Cree. Up to the top to Reber. Reber around to Walsh. Walsh to Talcott. Talcott tosses off to Hewitt. Hewitt back in the net to Reber on the far side of the field. Back to Talcott. Talcott looks into Walsh. Walsh makes two jab moves, pulls back towards the middle, throws back off to Talcott, and Talcott off the post puts that one out of bounds. And it stays with Potsdam. New shot clock. So Spayman, he tosses off. Throws to Talcott. Talcott comes up towards the near side center of the field. Throws over to Reber. Reber goes far side of the field. Looking for Hewitt. Toss into Hewitt. Hewitt goes on the attack, sees the man, and goes in back behind his back. Wow, Kobe Cree with a behind the back, over the shoulder shot. Beautiful. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 5, Kobe Cree, assisted by number 11, Josh Hewitt. That right there was definitely some ESPN highlight style. Comes flashing in, Josh Hewitt does. Sees Kobe Cree. Kobe Cree catches it, cuts across the goal, and pops it over his left-hand shoulder into the net. Puts Clarkson down by 8. Scores 14-6. Clarkson on attack, pulls in with the ball. Currently Curry has the ball. Throws back to Considine. Considine to Penny. Penny holding it at the top, throws it to Riley. Riley on the right-hand side, starts to get some momentum, pulls in towards the right, tosses in towards the back of the net. Considine to Riley. Riley across to Bergen. Bergen beats his man to the left, shoots. Wide right, bounces off the turf. Ball stays with Clarkson. Considine with the ball. Far side of the field. Looks up, tosses up to Penny. Penny to Riley. Riley, spin move. Meets the resistance. Throws it up to Bergen. Bergen over to Penny. Penny goes in, and he's taken down in front of the net. No penalty, no foul. Potsdam gets possession of the ball. Throws it right to the center of the field where nobody for Clarkson is. Martin had the ball. He tossed off to Spayman. Spayman throws to Miller. Miller over to Hewitt. Hewitt in the middle of the field. Throws back to Miller. Far side. Deep into the corner. Back to Miller. Burley now. Top of the center. Throws back to Miller. Miller's coming right side. Potsdam players clear out so he can take the one-on-one. Met by 2. Throws the ball back to the top to Burley. Burley with a spin move and shoots just left. Bounces off the turf just to the left. Ball stays with Potsdam. Spayman to Cree. Cree to Hewitt. Hewitt comes into the center, shoots, and that's wide right. That ball's going to stay with Clarkson. Dykeman beat the Potsdam, beat Spayman to the ball, so Clarkson with the ball coming down the field. Currently Penny with the ball. Still holding it, far side of the field. Penny with the ball. Penny to Canfield. Canfield still has the ball coming near side. Tosses it to Canino. Canino all the way across to Britton. Britton comes down on the right. Throws it in towards the back of the net. They got... Ball's out. Fuchs comes up with it. In the toss back on the attack. Curry coughed it up. Fuchs comes up with it. Throws it up to Tyler. Tyler still has it. Throws it off to Hewitt. He's going to come off. Got Miller coming on. Walsh comes on. Hewitt with the ball. Throws it to Miller. Miller at the point. Throws it over to Walsh. Near side. Walsh down to Talcott. Talcott back in the net towards Spayman. Spayman comes swooping back on the attack back of the net. Gets a screen from Cree. Spayman still with the ball. Throws it to Miller. Top left. Far side. Miller with 30 on the shot clock. Works it back down towards the back of the net again. Sees Walsh on the far side. Walsh spin move. Beat his man. Oh, bounces it off the ground, off the crossbar, back down out. Clarkson resumes possession. Headed downfield. That's Wiley with the ball. Fuchs with another save. Blocks the shot of Bartlett. Fuchs running it up. Meets resistance. He's got 3 guys surrounding him. This is going to be against Clarkson. I think he was standing on the stick on purpose. Just like hockey, coming over to protect their goalie. We got a 1 minute slash on Clarkson. Looks to be on number 2, Connor Bartlett. So Potsdam's going to go on the man advantage tech here. And at this juncture in the game, this is actually a very crucial and critical goal for them to score in this man advantage. Workman pulls in his offense. They're going over the game plan right now.
Yeah, we heard it. Thank you.
So again, that was a 1 minute slash to number 2, Connor Bartlett. He'll serve the 1 minute penalty. Potsdam's going to start at the top mid here. Cam Talcott will take the ball. Potsdam's already dropping their offense low and towards the net. They're going to try to work this one quick. Talcott tosses Burley. Burley back to Talcott. Talcott to Hewitt. Hewitt looks in towards the back of the net. Sees Miller. They work it back around. Hewitt with the ball. Throws it into Reber. And, oh! What a bullet. Alex Burley, top right. And that just might do it for Potsdam. Puts them up by 9. 43 from 25. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 43, Alex Burley, assisted by number 25, Alec Miller. Got a timeout here on the field. Currently, Potsdam leads by 9 goals with 6:15 left to play in the 4th. That was a great way for Potsdam to capitalize on the man advantage. Pulls away a goal on that. I'm sure right now down in the huddle, Berkman's telling his guys to keep their composure, stay calm, don't force anything. Bergen on the opposite side is probably telling his guys right now they need to push the attack. Being down by 9 goals, they need to put more balls in the back of the net here. So we'll restart at midfield on the face-off. Hansen again for Clarkson. Looks like O'Gorman coming out for Potsdam. So O'Gorman and Hansen will face off once again. Midfield, 6:15 left to play in the 4th. Potsdam leads 15-6. Just a side note, last time Potsdam beat Clarkson was back in October of 2016. This would be a huge win for Potsdam in this crosstown rivalry. Face-off coming, O'Gorman and Hansen. Hansen pops up with the ball and manages to keep his feet. Tosses it down to Corbett. Ball turned over and punched out. Potsdam about to go on the clear attempt. Toss it into Fuchs. Not rushing it. All the way across field. Pulls into Walsh. Walsh looks to Miller. Burley coming on the near side. Ball's on the far side right now. Miller to Walsh. Clarkson's putting on a lot of pressure at the top of the field here. They're trying to force a turnover, so they go on the quick attack. Miller takes the ball, beats his defender, looks to shoot, stops, spins, and shoots! He shoots and he scores. Alec Miller puts on 2 spin moves, spins back around to his right, and ends up getting the unassisted goal. That's a Potsdam goal scored by number 25, Alec Miller. That goal puts Potsdam up by 10. 10-goal deficit with 5 minutes left. This is going to be a tough one for Clarkson to climb out of. We have a new face-off for Potsdam. Looks like a Mill Martin and Hansen. Hansen comes away with the ball. Hansen's won a majority of the face-offs today. Ball is out. Clarkson comes up with it. That's Canham. Canham tosses it over to Corbett. Corbett to Kearney. Kearney shoots and is blocked by Fuchs. Fuchs looks up, tosses the ball. Ball's bouncing. And Martin comes up with it. Martin's met with resistance. Ball's still out on the ground. Clarkson comes up with it. We got a whistle here. Helmet came out for the Clarkson player. I think they're just going to reset so the Clarkson player can get his helmet back on. Had a lot of contact there. Kearney throws it back to his teammate, to Dykeman. Oh. Not sure what the call was, but Potsdam earns back possession here. Walsh with the ball. He tosses it over to O'Gorman. O'Gorman coming in on a little bit of offense here. He's joined by Nick Morrell. Morrell with the ball. Comes around red on the right-hand side. Ethan Barrett into the game as well, too. Morrell still with the ball near side. He looks back towards the top. Takes a screen, pulls onto the right, beats his defender, and throws his man across the field. Just threw beyond his reach. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball to Clarkson right now. Clarkson about to go on the attack. Tyler King with the ball. He tosses back to, I believe this is a new goalie. That would be Brett Bowman. Ball's out. Clarkson still has it, retaining possession. Braden Wilkins with the ball. Wilkins to Corbett, Corbett to Wilkins. Crossfield to Butts. Butts stays with the ball. And penalty coming on Potsdam. Potsdam penalty going to be served by number 27, Bryce Tyler. For a hold, it'll be a 30-second penalty, so Clarkson here with the man advantage for 30 seconds. See if they can capitalize on this. They are starting up close, right by the restraining box.
Yeah, I did. Thanks.
Corbett to Vincelette. Vincelette to Butts. And ball goes off the crossbar and out of bounds. Shot by Wilkins off the crossbar. Clarkson maintains possession. New shot clock. Vincelette with the ball. Throws it back behind. Throws it over to Wilkins. Wilkins comes up towards the point. Oh! Wilkins to Butts. Ryan Butts with the goal. Skips it right off the turf. That's a Clarkson goal scored by number 6, Ryan Butts, assisted by number, what do you got, 16? 6 to 16?
Yeah, 16.
Assisted by Braden Wilkins. Face off coming in the middle of the field. Again, Emil Martin is going to face off against Hansen. This one's a little bit more hard fought by Martin, and Clarkson comes up with the ball. Far side of the field, that's Vincelette. Vincelette toss off to Kearney. Kearney to Wilkins. Wilkins, Canfield back to Wilkins. Wilkins goes in, pulls left, takes the shot, and Fuchs comes up with the ball. Oh, that's not Fuchs anymore. Nick Perlewitz now is in goal for Potsdam. Potsdam currently has the ball. That's Nick Morrell. Morrell at the top. Beats his defender on the right. Pulls back out. Throws it into Ethan Barrett. Barrett looks towards the back of the net. Coming back around. Keeps the ball. Comes up, flashes towards the goal. Looks out. Nick Morrell with the ball, tosses it off to Nicholas Perot. Oh, Perot coughs the ball up. Clarkson still hasn't come up with it. Nobody's come up with the ball yet. It's still on the ground, rolling around. Clarkson comes up with it. That's Tyler King. Tyler King looks, and he tosses it in to Griffin Knapp, and Knapp comes up with the goal.
32.
Clarkson goal scored by number 41, Griffin Knapp, assisted by number 32, Tyler King. So Clarkson answers back with 2 quick goals, scores 16-8, 1 minute left to play in the game. Unfortunate for the Golden Knights that this one is going to go the direction of the Bears, but can Clarkson chip away a little bit at this lead? Ball comes up, Hansen again with the face-off, looks in, and that was a quick goal. Hansen to Thomas Fybeck. Clarkson goal scored by number 34, Thomas Fybeck, assisted by number 30, Matt Hansen. Clarkson again pulls another quick goal. Puts him within 7. I don't know, with how aggressive Hansen's been on the face-offs, he could pull them back within a few more goals. Currently with the ball, Thomas Fybeck, who just scored. Corbett, he pulls into the near side left corner, isolates, gets some resistance, throws in a nice toss there to his teammate, Andrew Kearney. Kearney gets a nice check from behind, shoots a little bit wide. Clarkson with the ball, still in attack, ball's at the top here. Coming near side, Matt Corbett. Corbett mishandles, Potsdam comes up with the ball with 13 seconds left. They're going to give it back to Clarkson. Kearney with the ball, working it into Corbett. Corbett keeps it. We've got 5 seconds left on the regulation. Shot high. That shot by Braden Wilkins went high, and Potsdam seals the deal. 16-9. First victory for the Potsdam Bears against Clarkson Golden Knights since 2016.